Hi everybody. I want to go through with you how to find scholarly sources, and we're going to do that by utilizing the campus webpage, the campus library, and the databases that are owned by our library. So if you'll follow along with me, hopefully you will get some good tips on how to make sure that you're finding appropriate scholarly resources for your annotated bibliography and your research project. So as you'll see here, I'm on the St. Louis Community College homepage. What I'm going to do to get to the library is go up to Quick Links and Library. From here, you can search for books if you wanted to find a subject that has a book available. In the library, we also have a lot of ebooks. So I'm just going to use a random topic for our search today. So I'm just going to type in global warming into this section that says books and film, and then go to find it. What we see here are all different kinds of books, and I believe there's even DVDs and some other kinds of electronic resources here about global warming. So I'll just look at this Encyclopedia of Global Warming and Climate Change. Sounds good. Let's look at it real quick. It'll give us an idea of the kinds of chapters that are the chapters and contents, and we see that this is a pretty comprehensive record. Looks good. Actually, a lot. So what we'll do then, because this is an electronic source, we'll go to click to access. You'll have to do that real quick. Plus SC. And then my last name. Log in, and you will then have access to all of the school's databases and books. Okay, so here we get to this we get to this Encyclopedia of Global Warming, and you can either download the ebook or you can do a PDF full text. I believe you can also just look at one of the chapters. So if you want to look at all of the chapters under the countries that start with the letter A, you click on A chapter, and now you get the article that is under that chapter. All right. Here's one of the easiest ways I'm going to show you to cite your scholarly sources. See up here? It says cite. It's pretty amazing. We are using MLA, the Modern Language Association, the 8th edition. So really all you have to do is copy and paste this, and you'll have a properly cited text for this. You'll have your citation. All right, so let's go back. And let's go back to the library home, and we're going to look for articles now. Here are the steps that I recommend taking. Click on Search for Articles Databases. Use the first one. Academic Search Premier is actually very good. It has a lot of different full-text articles, and they are scholarly peer-reviewed. So go to Academic Search Premier. Basic Search is what comes up first whenever you click on Academic Search Premier. I do advise going with the advanced search. Anytime that you do any kind of a search for articles on the database, make sure that you click on the scholarly journals box here. Okay, so if we do an advanced search, we'll just be given more options. Always click on the scholarly peer-reviewed journals tab here. You must click on this or else it'll give you all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to type in global warming, see what it gives me. And I have 10,000 hits for articles on global warming. Now to narrow this is why I used the advanced search so that we can narrow our search. Say I'm writing about polar bears, global warming and polar bears. And now that should knock down my search to a little bit more manageable, all right? Perhaps I want more than 14, so I might do something like global warming and the Arctic. So that gives me a lot of good resources there. Okay, so let's just go to this one because I happen to be on here. This gives you a lot of information. It tells you the date. It tells you what the name of the journal is that it's from, volume and issue, how many pages it is. So this is just one page. Let's go to one that's a little bit longer so that you can see how to get through some of these things. So here's one that's 9 pages. Gender and Generation, Perspectives on Ongoing Social and Environmental Changes in the Arctic. This is written in the spring of 2009, so let's check this out. Read the abstract, see if it's something that you're interested in. So this is in the Journal of Women in Culture and Society. Lovely. You can do your citation over here. Click on citation, scroll down to MLA. Voila, we have the correct citation. And when you're ready to read the article, go to the PDF full text. You can also email these articles to yourself if you are interested by going over here to where the little email button is on the right-hand side. So I'll read through this and pick out the things that I think that are interesting. And this is where you're going to be quoting from whenever you are writing your research project. When you're doing your annotated bibliography, you're going to look through this, you're going to scroll through. Part of the assessment of your sources is to look for their references, see that they have good, reputable, reliable sources to give that citation, and to complete your 3 paragraphs. So this looks like an article that I would use if I was to write a research paper on this topic. So you can go back to your results list and just kind of scroll through and see what you're interested in. Again, these ones with PDF full text are going to be the best because that means that you have the page number directly linked to whatever it is that you're going to be citing off. If you look down here and you see that this box is not checked for scholarly peer-reviewed journals, you want to make sure that it is always checked, scholarly peer-reviewed journals. You can adjust the date if you want things that are more recently published. You can also be doing a historical perspective on your topic as well. So I hope this has been helpful and that you have learned a bit about how to find scholarly sources.